So often it becomes apparent to me that what is holding most of us back is something we need to let go. A false sense of belief, a distraction, an unhealthy relationship. Yet, as humans, we tend to cling to what is familiar, even if it pulls us down. And the reason why, I think, because it is safe. You define yourself by your action. Awareness is always the first step to progress. And the becoming is the second. To get more than you got, you must become more than you are. The becoming has to happen first. Forget about what others may think or the namesay or say about you, because people who are conditioned to identify with their image will never learn how to get their own bearings, set their own goals, or judge their own actions without thinking first about their audience. You know, anybody watching me? What am I doing, you know? The need for recognition will hold them back and make you a hostage, you know, for years. Some years ago, I went to a graduation, and a young lady in her teens had a small part in a program. And after the exercise, I told the young lady, you know, how much I enjoyed the speech. But I saw at once that something was difficult or disturbing her. The young lady, you know, said, put her hands and started trembling. She said, you know, in a nice voice, you know, she said, so she said to me, "Sir, did you notice, it's nice of you, but thanks for the compliment. But didn't you notice I forgot one line in my speech?" Poor girl. She was pitching herself to herself as a fish in a bowl, with 100 observants and critical eyes riveted on her. But as a matter of fact, most of the people who attended the graduation paid little or no attention to her 3-minute talk. No one knew she missed one sentence from her speech. A man only began to be a man when he ceased to whine and revile and began to search for the hidden powers which regulate his life. And as he adopted his mind, that regulation factor, he stopped accusing others as the cause of his condition and built himself up in strong and noble thoughts and ceased to kick against circumstances, but began to use them as aids to his more rapid progression and as a means of discovering the hidden power and possibility within himself. And we can do it. In many situations, our enemy is not outside of us, but inside of our heads. Every man is where he or she is at by the law of his being and the thoughts he has built into his character. Just as Buddha said many centuries ago, all that we are is the result of what we have thought. What you exhibit outwardly, you exhibit inwardly. You are the product of your own thoughts. What you believe yourself to be, you are. That's why it's important to talk to yourself, say positive things to yourself. Thoughts create after its kind. Thoughts attract that upon which it is directed. It was Job who said, "For the thing which I greatly fear is upon me." Some of our fears become realities through our imagination. Just as Job did. Unfortunately, many of them did not. You must remember, the same men whose ideas developed the very civilization we live in today have been slandered, cursed, even crucified by haters of their time. The very thought that any man or woman should be fortunate enough to secure some particular advantage that others have missed is enough to anger or excite the envy of the weak and the ignorant. You know, we are all like to judge somebody, but we don't know enough to judge them. Not only are we unworthy, we are unqualified. We don't know enough about the person to judge him, about his passion. We condemn a man for stumbling this morning, but we don't see the blows he took last night. We judge a woman for the limp in her walk, but can't see the tack in her shoes. We don't know enough, you know. We mock the fear in their eyes, but have no idea how many insults they endure or bullets they dodged the night before. Are they too loud? Perhaps they're being, fear of being ignored or neglect again. Are they too timid? Perhaps. They fear failing again. Too slow? Maybe they feel the last time they hurried, they probably fell. Who knows? We don't know. Only the one who has followed yesterday's steps can be a judge. Not only are we ignorant about yesterday, we're ignorant about tomorrow. Now, how can we judge a book when the chapters are still being written? Should we pass verdict on a painting while the artist is still holding the brush? No. But the saying goes, watch out now, be careful. The Peter who denies Jesus at tonight's fire may proclaim him with fire at tomorrow's. Pentecostal, who knows? We don't hold the gravel. Somewhere between the escort service and the church service, there's a person who point his finger at others. But whoever you are, when you judge another and passing judgment upon him, you condemn yourself. Because you, the judge, are doing the same thing. Say, who is this person? It could be anyone. Neighbor, anybody, But whoever you are, who filter God's grace through his own opinion. Anyone who dilutes God's mercy with his own prejudice. You become the prodigal son, the elder brothers who wouldn't attend the party. The fault-finding brother obsessed by his brother's sin and oblivious to his own. The key word here is judge. It's one thing to have an opinion. It's perfectly okay. It's quite another one to pass verdict. So it's one thing to convict, but it's another one, it's another one to convict the person. It's our job to hate the sin, but it's God's job to deal with the sinner. We don't hold the gravel, but oh, how we like to. Is there any act more delightful than judging others? There's something smudge and, about that, self-satisfaction about donning the robe, stepping behind the bench, slamming down the gravel. Guilty. Besides, judging others is a quick and easy way to feel good about yourself. I call it 99 cents ego. Standing next to that person on the corner every day, I'm not that bad compared to them. But that's the problem. We are not comparing to them or compared to them. We are not the standard. God is. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, having confidence. A dream will never come true by dreaming. All things go through stages. A dream must move from the nesting stage to the testing stage and on to the investment phase to reach the question phase. Dreamers who become doers operate emotionally and rational with confidence. Confidence in their intelligence, their instincts, confidence in the secret intuition. Once you have confidence in your self-confidence, you can have confidence in what you learn in life. That is education. Whether acquired in the classroom or in the school of hard knocks. We should have confidence in our instincts like a bird who creates its own nest, or like a salmon who returns to its place of origin. We are all human, also operate successfully on hunches, best described as instinctive, or our instinct. Make a daily demand on your creativity. Everything starts as somebody's daydream. Your imagination has the power to light its own fire. Unlike an airplane, your imagination can take off day or night in any kind of weather. Other people may be smarter, better educated, or even more experienced. But no single person has a corner on dreams, desires, or ambitions. Human imagination and concentration are the chief factors in developing this magnetic force of the subconscious mind, and let's not forget visualization. you have to often hear the statement, hold that picture or vision. The biblical warning, where there is no vision, the people perish without the mental picture.